From the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, the second of four between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Chicago enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Max Fried is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
In now is Nico Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And another foul ball. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Up next, Matt Duffy. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the AB on its way. Matt Duffy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the... Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now into the box, Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Davies has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. Madrigal ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next, here is Austin Reilly. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Ready on 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park with no score. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 16.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That'll fit. The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Pitch on the way. The The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Chirinos leads off first with one away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In his career, Rosario hits a little over the 270 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting 6.
Next, it'll be Stephen Vogt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Too high. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back to Truist Park following this. Now at the plate, here is Wilson Contreras. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First offering on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Zach Davies. 0-1 the count. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the AB now.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Max Fried. Fastball well outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Popped him up. Wisdom into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the right field line. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Grounded to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, Nico Hoerner.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. So bases are empty with one gone, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. And now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's one away. Now at the plate is Austin Reilly. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a foul pop behind the plate. Chirinos over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Swing and a little tapper. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit towards center. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Stephen Vogt. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he misses 2-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
There's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Now the first pitch. The 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
In now, Zach Davies trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Next to hit, Nico Horner flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So now here is Matt Duffy. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. This one's down to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat.
Second baseman, A-Ray Adrianza.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Acuna digs in now. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Adrianza aboard here at first with nobody out. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Freddie Freeman will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Has a look, now the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
97 that time as this is fouled away. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
He's set, here it comes. Austin Reilly is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Number 8.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Oh, you could see it when he left the box right there. He was praying that ball stayed fair. There's only so many opportunities you get throughout the course of a season to hit with the bases juiced, and he was able to come through, keeping it barely fair for 4 big ribbies.
Adbert Alzolay takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. At the plate, Stephen Vogt.
The catcher.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Votes in a hole. 0-2 to him. A little bouncer. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down. 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
It was a walk in his last trip. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up to start the 7th. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, it'll be Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Robinson Chirinos. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jonathan Holder will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So here now is the pitcher, Max Fried. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, the switch hitter, Reilly Adrianza. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. One out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. No hits to this point.
Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Ball. Look out, 1-1. Count is 2-1.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. High chopper to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves. And now in the box, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to bat will be Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Hard on the ground towards short. Camargo's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Chopper to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rex Brothers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Batting 9, number 66.
Ready now is Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Brothers is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So it was a swinging strike three. Freddie Freeman sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Austin Reilly, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch of the AB now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here is number 66. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 66.
And the pitch.
Ball, inside.
He pops it up. Adrianza onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in next, Nico Horner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Braves earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Max Fried takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight.